All right, welcome back, my little gremlins. We're just doing a quick short stream today. I wasn't feeling very good, and I still am not, so I wasn't actually going to go live at all today. But I was fiddling around off stream with something, and I decided that it was interesting enough to talk about. Right, so yeah, we're gonna check out MVCIB. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Beyond. And I wanted to talk about the music in particular today because I was listening to a little bit of this off stream because I wanted to check it out, and it kind of dawned on me like, oh, I should really like talk about this, right? Because there's something interesting I wanted to talk about. So, first of all, let's just talk about the mod. Presentation is incredible. This is so cool. Revamping the main menu, the actual like character select screen. I don't know if it was kind of working a little funky before, but I'll check it out. I'm missing some unlockable stages because I haven't actually played the story mode. I literally re-bought the game for this. I already owned it on Xbox, but because I wanted to check out the mod, I re-bought it. Plus, it was like $10 for it and the DLC. So we're gonna go here. But yeah, look at this. Just the artwork, the presentation. It's kind of awesome.
Chris, ready to move out.
I love the decision to do the little like font in the style of here real fast. Let me not that. Let's move over here for just a second so you guys can see their faces. But this new artwork's awesome. And then yeah, doing the font at the bottom in like the same style as the game it's from, that's really, really cool. You know, Strider, Sigma, Monster Hunter. These are really, really cool. And already you can hear the improved music, right? Like here, this main menu theme's way better than it was in the original. Nemesis. I like that Nemesis looks more like Resident Evil 3's font. That's cool. And even if you change the colors still change on here. That's really cool. But the main thing I want to talk about here is actually the music itself. I was doing a little like comparison, just because I was like, oh, how much music actually changed? Because I couldn't find anywhere like where exactly, like what type, where the music actually changed. Oh, they don't have a window list. Okay, whatever. Let me move my this guy back over here. Okay, so let's go into collection real fast. They have a music tab in here, and we can listen to some of the themes. But they did something a little strange here, I'll say. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. One, I kind of want to compare these songs with the original and just enjoy how much improved they are, right? But two, there is something that I think is kind of weird here, and I don't really understand, and I just wanted to mention it. So there's a lot of new music. From my count, it looked like there was about 7 new tracks, 7 new character themes. Let me be specific, because like the character select is a new theme, but 7 new character themes. At least I think it was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then they did a couple others where they just moved their MVC3 themes over, like Morrigan here. But this is where it gets kind of weird to me. For Morrigan, they moved over the song from MVC3, but for like Chun-Li and Ryu, they didn't. These Chun-Li and Ryu still have their MVCI themes, which is a little weird to me. Like, I don't really understand why just move some characters' themes from MVC3 and leave others from MVCI. And then even weirder is like Thanos' theme It's actually his theme, unless this is a remix and I just can't seem to tell. I played them side by side, but this is actually his theme from Marvel versus or Marvel Superheroes. And I can pull it up so you can hear it like a side by side. Moving stuff around. I'm pretty sure that this is, because this is not playing from the game right now. I think it's the same. I think it could be a remix or like a remaster version type thing where they just like recreated the song. But that's kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit. Was I think it's kind of odd to have music from essentially like four really different creators, where you've got the original MVCI themes, the new remixes, and then MVC3, which I would say has a different tonal sound to it. And then also this like one random retro track. And then there's another outlier in Monster Hunter, where Monster Hunter is not using their MVC or her MVCI theme. But I looked. I could not find this particular version of Proof of a Hero. So I think this is custom made, but I could be wrong. I looked. I went through like a thread of Proof of a Hero or of Monster Hunter main themes, and I could not find this particular rendition anywhere. It kind of sounds like it's just like the orchestra version, but I listened to that and it's different. It has more cymbal sound, like and less of like, you hear this little like part here in the beginning. You hear that like, you know, the bells ringing. I couldn't find that in any of the versions. Like I could not hear that. So I think that this is a new version, but because it's so like specific, like in the style of Monster Hunter, it doesn't sound like a remix that they made for it. Now you have like 5 different tonal styles that are in the same soundtrack, and it makes them feel like separated. You've kind of lost a lot of that like just overall meshing of the tones that you get in MVC3 or in base MVCI. And I would still say overall that that's an improvement over MVCI, right? Because the music in that game is very, very miss or hit, and an emphasis on the miss part. There are a couple that they kept in here that I like. Like I always liked Sigma's theme, okay? But yeah, I think it's weird. Like I feel like, and obviously, like, it's very easy for anybody to just like sit here and criticize. This obviously had a ton of effort put into it, and I think that they did an overall fantastic job. I guess you could call these nitpicks or just comments, but I do think that, I guess if it were me, I would have prioritized songs that did not have an MVC3 alternative. If we're going to put MVC3 songs in, I would have prioritized Sigma and Black Panther and Venom. Like, those are characters I would have gone out of my way to make themes for, because we didn't have anything to pivot to, and not characters that already had really good MVC3 themes. But it very well could have been a, like, hey, I want to make music for your game, and I specifically want to make a theme for this character because they're my favorite character, or because I already have an idea, or because I love them so much, or whatever. Maybe one of these, excellent composers comes in and they say, I really want to make a Captain America theme, and so you end up making a Captain America theme. But this is just like, I guess, that musical cohesion is a little bit lost, and that is something that I think could have been maybe prioritized, in a game, in a series where the music is so as important as Marvel vs. Capcom, right? And it's one of the many qualms people have with MVCI. I think it's something that could have been more prioritized, I guess. Could have been, but obviously I have no idea what the actual, behind the scenes development, any of that stuff looked like. But that's just one of those thoughts that went through my head as I was kind of previewing this and trying to figure out who actually had original themes. Because I couldn't find anything relating to that. The other thing that's not in here, now given that I don't know the extent of how moddable the game actually is, but the fact that they were able to mod out like this entire screen as soon as it loads, this entire screen and come up with these different displays when you hover over them, it would have been kind of nice if when I go into this, there would have been a way to credit the new composers, because I don't really know who made these songs without like going out of my way to look them up. And maybe there's something in like the credits or something like that, but at least like the way I was planning to use this, I don't have a way of crediting the people who did put in the effort to make new music. So those are my like two criticisms of the way they handled the Infinite re-musicking the new soundtracks and everything. Is I wish that there was more credit here so I could give credit and talk about how great these composers are. And yeah, I think that they lost a little bit of the music cohesion that is present in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, 2, and 3 that was present in Infinite but wasn't good, and now it's not present at all in this version of it. So at all might be a bit of an exaggeration. But I want to emphasize though that I think that the mod is overall like fantastic. It's good for the game. Obviously, it's been good for the health of the game. There's more people playing than like ever on Steam. I think there was something like 1,200 players or something like that. So obviously, this has been an all-around good thing. If this was just something that popped into my head and I was like, I kind of want to go live and talk about this. And also, I wanted to spend some time and just listen to some of the new music. So why don't we go ahead and do that? I've got a playlist over here so we can listen to the old music. Because I want to hear the old music so that way we can directly compare, right? So this is old Zero's theme. Okay. A lot of MVCI's music kind of has a similar effect to Street Fighter 6's music, where it's like you don't think about it in game that much, but when you actually sit and listen to it, it feels kind of flat. Like it feels like it doesn't have a lot of depth to it. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, is that this feels like a flat theme. Not necessarily bad, but just like it doesn't really have a lot of punch to it. All right, let's listen to this new remix of Zero's theme. Let me see if I can find credit before I play it. Alex Mukala is the name that's popping up for me. Alex Mukala, yeah, they have about 500,000, almost 500,000 subscribers. And they also did the Ultron theme and the Captain Marvel theme. All those are on the their channel. Let's listen to it. I'm listening to it from the in-game version instead of the YouTube rip. But Alex Mukala, if you're curious, if you vibe with this, go follow them or subscribe to them and watch their stuff. Listen to their music. Let's hear it. Do you hear, like, immediately this has way more depth to it. Like, you really feel that bass. A 7 on the kinda goes metric. That's a good rating. I like that. Oh, that's been happening since I installed the mod. I don't know what's causing that. Whoa, the mix-up. I think we're repeating. When my banger alert screen, I added that a couple weeks ago, but I haven't had many opportunities to use it. Fantastic. That's awesome. ReactBot. Oh, I don't have ReactBot up. Oh, no. I have to launch ReactBot. Hold on. Give me a second.
My pronouns are React Bot.
Okay. That's not what I was asking, ReactBot. Hold on. I gotta move stuff aside so I can launch ReactBot. Oh, it's on my other monitor. Where's ReactBot? Okay, here we go. We're launching ReactBot. I gotta know what he thinks. All right, here we go. There he is. I don't know why I turned my camera and border off. ReactBot, what'd you think of that song?
Meow.
I agree. Thank you, ReactBot. All right. Jetta's theme is the next remix. Let me see if I can find who did Jetta's theme. At least I think it was a remix. Let's hear what it sounded like in here. In the original. Jetta, there you are. Maybe I made a mistake and I accidentally wrote down Jetta even though he didn't have a new theme. Kind of feels like a Tekken theme. I almost feel like this can't be the right one. This one's really good. Okay, is this a new remix? Because maybe I messed up. Maybe this one didn't have a new remix because I couldn't find who made it if it did. But yeah, that was actually a really good theme. It does have, there is a new version here. Is this from an older game? it feels kind of old to me. Like, it feels like it's got that, like, arcade era bit crush to it. Yeah, this kind of feels like this is where they got the remix that they did make from. Where is this from? Because I couldn't find who made this. I'm thinking it's from another game. Yeah, this is from Darkstalkers 3. So now we have another game in here with another, although I will say it's okay. So this kind of goes back to my musical cohesion thing, where it's like, I could tell that song felt older. And also, I think in this case, I think I actually like the new one more. Maybe Darkstalkers fans would kill me for that, but I think I like the new theme more as far as the way it fits into this game, as high octane as it is. And I actually think that's one of the better themes in MVCI, and they took it out to replace it with a theme from an old game that doesn't fit the musical cohesion. Like, that's the type of thing that I'm personally complaining about a little bit with the way they handled the music in this. So yeah, that one is a new theme, but it's from an old game. I'm probably not going to listen to these ones that just got their old versions. I didn't see Chris getting a new version. But Strider did. So let's give Strider's old one a listen. And I don't think Strider got his song from 3 either. So we'll see. I guess if I look it up and I can't find a source, then that means it probably is just from an older game. Yeah, I'm not finding this one either. Just like a quick Google search, nothing's coming up for Strider Hear You theme. Let me play these side by side, and then I'll check his MVC3 version again, because maybe I messed up on this one as well. Oh, that's Morgan. Okay, so that's what that one sounds like. I'm just listening to him a little bit so I can make sure that this isn't an old theme. Yes, he was in MVC3. Okay, yeah, it's not that. Okay, so let's listen to his old theme. See, this is another one that feels really flat to me. And that's it, and then it loops. Ooh. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan. That one's pretty weak. Let's hear the new version. So this is like a remix of his MVC3 theme. Who made this? I didn't know who made this. See, why can't I find who made this? This is tremendous. What? See, who made that? I need to know. I can't find who made it. MVCIB new music. I see Alex, like Alex McCullough has all his stuff uploaded. Is it here on Nexus Mods? Do they have credit in here? Posts? Just some bugs. Description. Okay, so there's 3 people that are credited. Alex McCullough, Little V, which if you haven't heard of Little V Mills, I think is the full thing. Maybe it just goes under Little V now. I feel like it used to be. Yeah, Little V Mills. Yeah, that is what it is. Little V Mills has over 1 million subscribers. You've probably seen him at one point. He has this cool look to it. You know, he's got this like long hair look. Pull up his thing. This channel, Little V Mills. He's awesome. I've enjoyed a lot of his music. He actually collaborated on Killer Instinct. He helped do Cinder's theme in that game, which is amazing. It made me fucking cry last time I listened to it for the Killer Instinct tier list a couple years back. And then Vincent Moretto. I am not familiar. Under 100,000 subs. Hasn't uploaded a video on any of the music for this as far as I know, but did do the Captain America theme. But I don't know who did the other ones. Okay. So I guess we'll just have to... It says these are the only 3 people that worked on the music. So one of them, probably not Alex McCullough, because he didn't upload the video, and he uploaded the 3 that he worked on. So one of these guys made this. I'd love to know who. Especially Vincent Moretto. Like he's a small, quote unquote, like I'm a small creator, but he's a small, quote unquote, creator in the grand scheme of things. So he could really benefit from some of the publicity here. Okay, I see Zero over here. Did Zero even get a new theme? I didn't have Zero. No, Zero did have a new theme. But Mukala worked on that. I don't know. I don't know. One of them made it. That's all I know. And also that this Strider remix is tremendous. So thank you for that. ReactBot, what did you think of the new Strider Hear You theme?
Don't ask me where I was on the night of October 13th, 2023.
I mean, I'm not going to ask him because he told me not to, but what happened on October 13th, 2023 to make him say not to ask him that? I don't remember anything happening October of 2023, to be honest. I thought he was going to say January 6th. That's what I thought he was going to say, January 6th, 2021, but okay, thank you ReactBot. Thanks for your input. Let's move on to Dante's theme. Dante, I'm pretty sure was done by Little V Mills. So that one I feel pretty good about saying. I'm 99% sure I saw that in the trailer. Let's listen to the original Dante theme. This was one of a lot of people used as an example of how the music was downgraded in MVC3. Ooh. I haven't listened to it with headphones in a while. But there's like no like reverb on the riffs. What is this voice filter? Oh no! Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. One of these comments says, this is basically the original theme, but drowning in water. And that is very accurate. Oh, that is bad. That is really, really bad. I did not remember it being that bad. I remembered it being one that people pointed to a lot to say, like, look how bad the soundtrack is. But that was awful. Real fast, I'm just going to pull up his original theme and just play it for a second, because we got to listen to Little V Mills' version. But listen to immediately how much better the guitar sounds here. Like, there's, like, a lot of reverb coming off of it. And then, of course, the vocals sound so much better when they're not drowning in water. Oh, it's so good. Freedom like no tomorrow. So much better. But we got to listen to Little V Mills' version. The Arkansas? What? Was something happened in Arkansas in October of whatever? That's a funny one from ReactBot. All right, Little V Mills, show me what you got. Arkansas! Oh, Little V's actually on the vocals. It feels a little muted to me. Like, I kind of want it to be a little bigger than that. I like the way the drums sound. It just doesn't feel as full as I would expect. Maybe it's something with the audio quality. I think it just looped. Yeah, it's definitely better. It is definitely a lot better. But the original MVC3 version and the original song from DMC3 is kind of GOAT status. So it was always really tough to follow up like a 10. But that's still a really solid like remix and a much improved version compared. But it does, I guess, a little bit just make me wish that the MVC3 version was in, which is kind of the problem I was getting at earlier with the remixing. Like, instead of trying to get all the MVCI themes out and create this new musical cohesion, they just kind of have like, they went about it in a different way than I would have done, is really the gist there. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Get this out. What's next? Oh, Monster Hunter. This one was really weird to me. And I'm glad you're here, Riley, because maybe you can help me with this. I looked for a long time trying to find exactly which version of Proof of a Hero this is, and I can't find it. so I don't really have anything to compare to. But this is one where I'm gonna say that it's just proof of a hero. Like, what else can I say about that? It's just proof of a hero. It's the way I expect it to sound. The reason I played that one first this time is because the original version is actually like a remix of Proof of a Hero. Kind of sounds like the first one. How's it going, Walls? We're checking out this new big mod for MVCI, and we're kind of just talking about the music for a bit. It's going to be a short stream today. But yeah, it does just kind of sound like they took a segment of the original, because the original has more of this like bellowing like build into it, and this one just kind of like goes right into the main part of Proof of a Hero that everyone knows. But the fact that it's just an orchestration with no remix makes it like stand out kind of like a sore thumb in this, and I don't really understand why go that route, especially when they've shown that they're perfectly fine with keeping some of the original tracks in. Like, do we just hate this original one so much? Christmas Eve and the 26th. Yikes. That is pretty shitty. Pretty shitty. Where is sorry, I'm trying to find this theme. It's in a playlist with like 80 songs in it, so it's tough for me to find exactly the one I'm looking for. At the top? It was at the top. So this is the original version of the Monster Hunter theme. It's not a it's a complete overhaul of the game, but they have new music in it. And I think this is a really good example of what I'm talking about with the musical cohesion. That, like, I don't think this theme is perfect by any means. I don't think it's that bad, though, for an MVCI thing. Like, compared to the Dante one we just listened to, that was ass. This is actually, like, fine. It's serviceable. But more than that, it fit the musical cohesion of everything else around it. It fit into the vibe the game was creating. I think swapping this out for this is like bizarre. Like, it feels like it does not belong in this game. It's very weird. I just don't understand that decision, personally. Like, nobody else here is getting just straight rips from their original games. Like, Dante isn't getting just the original DMC3 version. You know, most of these characters aren't getting their original versions. They're getting MVC3 remixes of it. When everyone has a remix, you can't just make the same song again. It just doesn't fit into the game, especially when it's like an orchestration. And like, I appreciate games songs, character themes trying to do their own theme that fit the character, but I just think that this is a weird one where it's like, it just doesn't fit in. It sticks out like a sore thumb. Next up on the docket, we have Captain Marvel got a new theme, which I'm pretty happy about. Because it's nice to see her get some play. She's actually pretty fun in this game. I played Captain Marvel quite a bit when I was addicted to this game back in late 2017, early 2018, something like that. Like, when I can click on any one of these and it's like, you know, and it's like, and that's supposed to fit the style because the game is a chaotic, rush down, heavy, tag in, tag out, people shooting lasers and everything. So to switch to this, which is more of a laid back, like, checking over the battlefield, looking for weaknesses, picking my spots, putting out on a map, going on a quest, you know, like, it just doesn't fit the vibe. It doesn't get me like, yeah, let's rush down, let's get in their face, let's fucking, you know, like, that's kind of what I'm looking for in these themes. And that one just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't fit the vibe of everything else in the game. So it just sticks out even more because of that. Anyways, that's it. I don't want to talk about Monster Hunter theme anymore. Let's get Captain Marvel's theme up. Where the hell are you, you big blonde woman, you big blonde lady? Like I said before, the playlist I'm looking at is like 80 songs, so it's hard to find. There she is. Here's Captain Marvel's original theme. Airplane tutorial theme. I mean, it's okay. James Bond shit. I don't drink, so I don't even know how much scotch costs normally or now. Yeah, I'm not vibing with that one. It doesn't even really feel like a superhero theme, you know? It kind of feels like James Bond shit. I like that comparison. But the new version, I have a funny feeling. At least I listened to like 10 seconds of it so I could figure out if it was new or not. I think this will be a lot better. Let's give it a listen. I believe this one was Alex Mukala. Oh, it actually is a remix of this one. $130, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll pass. See how they just bring the tempo up and it immediately sounds like more aggressive? And that hero like breakdown. See, this feels like superhero shit now. Ooh. Oh, that part's good as hell. And it's still going. And it's still mixing things up. And there it looped. So there, in this case, they took the original and they just made it like way better. They just added more to it, gave it more tempo and more depth, made it feel more aggressive, and really emphasized the heroic qualities of it to make it feel that much better. That's awesome. That's fantastic. I want to say that one was Alex Mukala again. He is 2 for 2 on these. His Zero theme was amazing. Alex. Let me see it again. Alex Mukala, did you do this one?
What's up? My name is
Alex, did you do this? Did you do this one, Alex? Yes. He did do the Captain Marvel theme. Fantastic job. The original video, it only went up an hour ago, and it only has 1,000 views. Like if you vibed with that, you should go listen to that shit. Sub to his channel. Help him get to 500,000. Awesome. Did a fantastic job. Love it. Let's see what ReactBot thinks. ReactBot, what do you think of Captain Marvel's new theme?
Impossible is nothing.
Is that a compliment? Okay. Thank you, ReactBot. Okay, let's get to the next one, which is Captain America. Let's hear Captain America's original theme. So, big thing, Captain America's Marvel vs. Capcom 3 theme, like, makes me want to cry. It's so good. I love it so much, it makes me want to cry. So, MVC3 is like GOAT status for me. So I'm not going to listen to it because I don't want it to influence. I feel like it influenced my opinion of Little V's one too much, his Dante theme. So I'm not going to listen to it again. I'm just going to think about it. And now it's done. Now it's gone. It's out of my brain. Captain America's MVCI theme. Let's hear it. By the way, this has an overwhelming number of dislikes. Thanks for stopping in, Walls. I won't be live for too much longer, I don't think. So it's supposed to be a short stream because my body is aching like crazy. did way too much yesterday. This sounds like a bad Monster Hunter theme. Oh, you know what this sounds like? This sounds like a PS2 era movie tie-in game theme. Like, I just bought Wolverine X-Men Origins for PS2. This is the theme they would have made. Yikes. I'm going to read some comments while this loops. Oh my god. Someone pointed out that the MVC3 theme that I love is actually in the credits. So the fact that they made this new one and used it instead when the original song's already in the game and no one would have been mad about him reusing it, yikes. Okay, that's pretty rough. That is really rough. That's not good. I don't think it adds anything to it. Let's hear the new version. I mean, it's so much better. By the way, for added context to why that MVCI theme is so bad, Captain America has had the same theme since, like, Marvel's superheroes. Like, it's the same theme, it's just it's just like new renditions of it, except MVC2, which didn't have character themes, it had stage themes instead. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. It's another one that kind of has to struggle following up a GOAT. GOAT status theme, but no complaints. Pretty solid. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Next up is Ultron. We need to listen to Ultron's theme. Ultron, and I guess using Alt-Tab is what's breaking that. Whatever. Ultron theme. Where are you, Ultron? Here we go. Ultron theme. Some Ultimate Alliance ass music. But Ultimate Alliance music was better. This one actually has a lot of likes to dislikes. The Captain America one was like 60% dislikes. It's fine. It's, you know, it's like a big doomsday theme, which I think is a fine approach for Ultron. But it doesn't really get me like hyped up for the combat, which I think is the main purpose the music should be tackling. Is, does it thematically fit the character, but also does it make me want to use that character to go beat someone's face in with a 75 hit, 89% damage combo? That one is good on one half and bad on the other half. And I want one that's great on both sides. Ultron's new theme. See, here they're using the choir to bring that same approach, but still doing the music. And the music still feels thematic because it feels robotic, you know? It feels like a computer made it, in a sense, with the bleeps and bloops. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that little... Pretty sick. Pretty sick. I think that that's a fantastic remix. That might be one of the best overall, like, original to new one improvements, because it tackles exactly what I'm looking for, where this thematically feels like the character. It's a very robotic but overbearing doomsday feeling song, but at the same time still brings the tempo and the fullness and the pressure to just say, like, all right, you're Ultron, go out there, hit one of those big fucking air dash overhead kicks into fucking drone, into grab, into fucking 75 damage, into his level 3. Like, I love that about that. I think that's how these themes should be tackled. And I also really appreciate that Ultron doesn't have any sort of alternative music to be used. There isn't like a better theme already existing in Ultron's repertoire that we could be using. So I love that about it. I believe, yes, Gamora here is the last theme. I thought they did a new theme for Venom, but I guess not. This is his MVCI theme. I double checked, and yeah. A lot of these characters are using their MVC3 themes at this point. They seem to use way more MVC3 themes on the Marvel characters because they had the bad MVCI or like Avengers era orchestrations than they did on the Capcom ones, which they kind of stuck to on a lot of these. Which I still am just in the camp of, like, if you're gonna move half of them to MVC3, just move all of them to MVC3, because then it feels more cohesive at that point, even if the theme was already fine. And I obviously don't know the limits of, like, how this gets done. Like, it might be really difficult to actually swap. It might be swapping a file. I don't know. I don't know. But that's just my opinion on it, is that, like, if you're gonna change half of them to the old themes, just change all of them to the old themes at that point, you know, besides the new ones that you made. So to update with more, I do not think so as far as the music goes. I think that there's still some bug fixes and maybe even still some balance changes, depending on if they accidentally, because you just don't know if you broke something until it's in the hands of everyone. You know, sometimes, especially in the case of a mod versus, like, you know, having QA for your staff on a big project. Like, I just don't think that they know for sure that, like, they might have made Thanos the most broken character in the game and they don't know yet. But in a week, we're going to know when everyone's playing Thanos, and then they'll probably patch that. But as far as the music and presentation goes, I don't expect anything but bug fixes at this point. I could be wrong. I haven't watched all of Max's stuff to see what he's actually said, but that's just the vibes I've gotten. Gamora is the last new theme for today. So let's go give it a listen. Gamora, here she is. this one's like fine. This one's like good. Like, it's not fantastic. I would like more energy. But as far as these more orchestral ones, this one at least like has some movement, has some motion, has some urgency. Took a little longer to loop too. A lot of them are looping sub 1 minute, but this one looped at like 120 something. Yeah, I'd say overall I was. Yeah, exactly. I could easily like, yeah, this is fine. I don't think I would think too much about it, which I think is honestly a good thing when it comes to the soundtrack, because there's a lot of songs where you do think a lot about it and a lot about how terrible it is. Let's listen to more Zeus version though. This sounded weirdly familiar to me. Maybe they used it in one of the trailers. Is this someone else's theme in MVC3 actually? Because this sounds so much like the MVC3 soundtrack. And it loops really quickly like the MVC3 ones. Oh, it's not looped. I don't really get Gamora vibes from this one, though. Like, it just feels like an MVC3 song so much. My brain is, like, stuck on that. Hold on, let me pull up the MVC3 OST again. And, like, let me just listen to a couple and make sure that this one isn't, like, on there. Nope, not that one. Wouldn't be that. Nope, not that. Like like maybe it's just me, but it's just something about like the electronic sounds feels so much like a song from this game rather than it is. It's She-Hulk's theme. Oh, okay. It is She-Hulk's theme. So we figured it out. It is a repurposed one. Yeah. All right. Well, we solved the puzzle. I knew it sounded so familiar. I'll throw a hyphen next to that. So actually, now that I've looked at this and figured out that some are actually there, Zero, Strider, Dante, Captain America, and Ultron got new music. Oh, and Captain Marvel, and then Mod Turner's still a weird one where it's like I can't figure out where it's from, but it doesn't sound like it's new. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new songs. Which, like, you know, is still a lot. It's still a lot of work and a lot of effort. But it is just straight up a little strange, right? So yeah, ReactBot, hey, get in here. What did you think of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Beyond's new music, huh, buddy?
What's all this then?
What's all this then? It's the new mod. They put a ton of effort into this, dude. That's really disrespectful of you. Get out of here. So yeah, I honestly, the main menu and the opening like screen is like the best first impression possible for this game. But yeah, I really can't get over how good this main menu looks. This main menu looks so insanely good. The new music sounds awesome. They have a new stage on here too. Oh, they don't have new artwork for that one.
Work with you.
Hello, Rocket looks so cute. And they do have new artwork for some of the other costumes. I have not purchased all the costumes, so a lot of these characters don't have other costumes.
Black Panther. Monster
And the quest begins.
Set. I love that her recolors
Is this a
are
new quest?
Silver Rathalos, Azure Rathalos, and regular Rathalos. Also, it's kind of interesting that there's the art on the actual character select screen. Does Sigma sound Canadian? I think he is Canadian.
Work with you.
He might actually. His name's I think Chris Tortiglia. Chris, something like that. This was one of like his first roles. Oh, Chris Tergliafera. And he actually did come back to help work on this mod because he does the announcer voice. Let me see where he's from because I now I'm curious. Tergliafera, also voiced in Gundam stuff. Where are you from, Chris Tergliafera? Trying to see if I can find like anything that says where he's from. Nope, he's from Texas. He is from Texas. We'll do Spider-Man.
Hey, can you reimburse me for web fluid?
Only one team will be left standing.
Me too, at some point. But look at this presentation upgrade, man. This looks awesome. The new artwork, the new loading screens. We get a new stage. Like, this stage wasn't in the original game. They just replaced one of the poopier stages. Love the font work on their names being, like, retro in a sense. Taking a long time to load.
No matter who our opponent
And then look at the star. Look, he's got the rim light. He's got the Spider-Man TV show
Don't
lighting.
worry, I'll just trap you.
Spider-Man, big time Spider-Man? I can't remember which costume that is.
ready.
I hit the wrong button. Please stop hitting me.
Grovel. Grovel.
Oh no, he wet balled me. Oh, thank God. Oh, armor.
That was close. That's Spider-Man.
No. We got one.
Can't fail now.
No. No. Spider-Man seems so good. It's his MVCIB one.
Saying that.
Hang in there, Venom. No!
Reality Stone! Left fly! Get ready! Maximum
No!
Spider!
Maximum Spider!
Having fun? Huh. I don't think you get it.
No escape. Venom.
Reality Stone! Left ball! Left ball!
Power Shogun.
Reality Stone!
We're weak.
You got him, Venom.
You think you can take
Oh, Venom's voice is modded. They actually have the Venom voice mod in this as well. He's not, in the original game, he's really high-pitched. Like, he sounds like Carnage. Look how good he looks. Ha ha ha. If we had sympathy, we wouldn't waste it on you. That's awesome. Fantastic. The presentation upgrade is just immaculate. Immaculate. Really like this new stage as well. There's someone else I could look at real fast. Kind of want to see Nemesis. Let's do a Nemesis and Chris.
Threat detected. Let's go.
Dare to believe you can survive.
Look at the font on their names too. It's so cool. So cool that they have like font that fits their character from whatever game they're from or comic, whatever. Love that. That one was a lot faster.
Whoever wants to be kicked first, come at me.
Who will come out on top? Ready.
I'm walking away. Nemesis is huge.
Energy Javelin! Reality Stone! Energy Unleashed!
Reality Stone!
Shotgun. Give up.
Good.
Nova!
Give up. Good. Centurion Rock. Fight.
Counter.
Reload.
Level 3.
Oh, I don't know how to play Chris.
Spectacular.
Time for overkill. Flat Nemesis. That do it.
Hey, now let's do this!
Oh no.
Get out of there. Give up.
Yeah, but we're missing, like, we lost 2 characters in this game compared to the last one,
You're open!
which sucks.
Good. Reality Stone.
Give me your power. Overkill.
No!
Stone. Nemesis.
Level 3 down.
Got him.
Yes.
Give up.
Wesker and Jill were in the last game that did not return for this one.
Give up.
Fuck you.
Shotgun. Give up. Frag ready. Grenade launcher. Nemesis. That do it.
Power Stone. Danger.
Shotgun.
No! I can't mix her up. There we go. Yep, Wesker and Jill were in the last game, got removed. Jill was actually in MVC2 as
Mission
well.
complete. Let's return to base.
So Jill had back-to-back games, although she's not similar at all in 2 and 3. Like, she's completely different character because they have, like, RE1 Jill in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and then they have, like, RE5 Jill in MVC3. Let's play one more, and then probably call it there. Just to enjoy this a little bit. Who do I play in on this last one? I guess I should play 2 Marvel characters. Ultron.
Destroy all organics.
And Thanos.
Just please me, and I shall eliminate you.
Hope you're up for this. I don't mind if you're a Blade Master or a Gunner. Hope you're up.
Who will come out on top?
It looks so weird to see the 3D one instead of the artwork, but that's what it landed on. We'll do one more quick game, and then, yeah, I'll call it there. Like I said, I wasn't planning on streaming it all today, but I just wanted to talk about what I was thinking and about the music because I was really excited for it. So, yeah.
Inferior, I will show you a new world where machines rule.
I will be 10 times the effective the cursed spider was.
Yeah, that's so much better than the original voice. I can't remember what the
Enjoy the gifts of fate.
Let's Venom!
Sovereign Ultra!
It's rain. It's rain.
Blast!
It's rain.
Proton Blast! Proton Blast!
It's rain. Enjoy the gifts of fate.
You're not. Here it comes!
Here we go. Here's some new music.
Let's go! Let's go! Proton Blast! Blast! Back! Let's go!
Soul Stone! You're outmatched! Stick Ultra!
It's rain. I'll destroy you. It's rain.
Proton Blast! Blast!
It's rain.
Ultron and Thanos is actually kind of a fun combo. They actually felt really natural to play as, even though I haven't played
am the
it.
summit of perfection in this universe.
Let's see. Let's actually, before I get off, let's see what online looks like. Because this is pretty active right now. So I kind of want to see, like, what does a player online look like right now? As far as, like, their skill level. Because I'm not good. But if I could, like, take a round or take a character, that'd be pretty cool. Sure. Ranked. Begin. Let's see how long it takes. I'm just curious. All right, it's not super quick. No opponents not. Wow. It says there's 500 people currently playing. So just fewer restrictions. Maybe they're not in ranked. Maybe they're in another game mode. Maybe not. There's 500 people playing. Maybe they're casual. Maybe people are playing casual and not ranked. Let's do that. I feel like I was finding matches a little faster in 2017, but, you know. The game was new then. That's why. People think this game didn't sell well. And I guess it didn't by, like, Capcom standards at the time, but it still broke 1 million copies, which is kind of crazy. No opponents found. Lobby search. Are there any lobbies active? There are 2 lobbies active. Anybody welcome, anybody welcome. Let's just hop in. And kind of see what it looks like.
Surely this game makes my defense better, right? Like, that's what they could do. Dude, they talk with Dragon Ball too.
Okay, I should probably turn like the audio chat off just in case anyone gets a little too wild. Plus mine was on like just open. How do I turn my mic off? Yeah. That's probably true. Is there not a way for me to turn off my... That's in-game voices. There's not a way for me to just like say, "Hey, I don't want to talk." Turn my microphone off. Is it in the lobby itself? Maybe it's in the lobby itself. Let's go back. Same skill only. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. Is there really just not a way to turn off your microphone? I don't really want to be commentating or talking to chat and annoying people. Oh well, that's okay. I guess they didn't think to add that in the game at the time. I think I'd be able to just turn off whatever. We're gonna call it there. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. It just kind of depends on how things go. But like I said, I wasn't feeling very well today. I'm kind of surprised I went ahead and played anything today, but it was fun. Glad you guys could join me, and I hope you all have a good one. See you later. Peace.